Have you ever felt that crushing anxiety that comes out of nowhere? You know, that overwhelming feeling that makes your heart race and your mind spiral. Well, what if I told you there's an ancient technique backed by modern science that could help you eliminate anxiety in just 5 minutes? I know it sounds too good to be true, but today I'm going to share something that literally changed my life. And wait till you hear the mind-blowing secret at the end that nobody talks about. And here's the thing. This isn't just some quick fix. This is a technique that Buddhist monks have been using for thousands of years. And now, neuroscientists are finally catching up to understand why it works so incredibly well. You know what's crazy? Over 280 million people worldwide are dealing with anxiety right now. That's like the entire population of Indonesia. And get this, anxiety rates have skyrocketed by 25% since 2020. I get it because I've been there too. For years, I was trapped in this endless cycle of worry and stress until I discovered this ancient Buddhist technique that modern neuroscience is now proving to be absolutely game-changing. You see, our ancestors knew something that scientists are just starting to understand. And it's all about how our brain responds to specific breathing patterns and mindfulness techniques. Trust me, what I'm about to show you next will completely change how you think about anxiety. So here's the deal. I'm going to walk you through a powerful 5-step technique that's literally like having a remote control for your anxiety. And the best part, you can do it anywhere, anytime. Think of it as your personal anxiety emergency kit. We're talking about a specific posture that instantly calms your nervous system. A breathing pattern that's like hitting your body's reset button. A mind trick that Buddhist monks swear by 2 more powerful steps that, well, just wait till you see them in action. And here's what's really cool. Each step is backed by real neuroscience. We're talking about actual changes in your brain chemistry that you can trigger in just minutes. Harvard researchers actually found that this technique can reduce anxiety levels by up to 60% in a single session. But before I show you exactly how to do it, let me share something that will blow your mind about the first step. All right, let's dive into the first game-changing step. But before you roll your eyes thinking, oh great, another just sit straight advice. Trust me, this is different. Here's the thing about your posture that nobody tells you. It's not just about looking confident. It's about triggering what scientists call the vagal brake. Think of it as your body's chill switch. So here's exactly what you want to do. Find a comfortable spot, and this is super important. Let your shoulders melt like butter. I know it sounds weird, but stay with me here. Now here's the secret sauce. Slightly tuck your chin, like you're holding a peach under it. Not too much, just enough to feel a gentle stretch. What this does is magical. It instantly signals your nervous system to calm down. The biggest mistake people make? They try too hard. You don't need to sit like a statue. Just imagine you're being gently pulled up by a string from the top of your head. And check this out. Once you've got this position right, you're already 20% there. But what comes next? That's where things get really interesting. Now this is where the magic really happens. And I'm not talking about just any regular breathing exercise. This is the technique that Buddhist monks discovered could literally rewire your anxiety response. Here's what you're gonna do. Keeping that posture we just learned, place one hand on your belly. Now breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. But here's the crucial part. Make your belly expand like a balloon. Yeah, exactly the opposite of what most people do. Watch this. When I breathe in, my hand actually rises. This is what I call the Buddha belly breath. And it's a total game changer. Why? Because it instantly activates your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your body's natural chill mode. The real kicker comes on the exhale. Let that breath out for 6 counts, like you're slowly blowing out a candle that's just a bit too far away. Feel that slight tension, That's your vagus nerve getting a spa treatment. And here's a mind-blowing fact. Doing this for just 60 seconds starts changing your brain chemistry. But to really lock in those benefits, you need to know what's coming next. Now that we've got your body in chill mode, let's tackle those racing thoughts. And I've got a super cool way to think about this. Imagine you're sitting in a movie theater, but instead of a regular movie, you're watching your thoughts on the screen. Here's the plot twist. You're not the actor in the movie. You're the audience. Pretty cool, right? So while you're doing that Buddha belly breath, start noticing your thoughts like they're scenes in a movie. The weird thing is, the moment you start watching them like this, they start losing their power over you. It's like a magic. Here's what blows my mind. Neuroscientists found that this simple shift in perspective actually reduces activity in your amygdala. That's your brain's panic button. And get this, you don't need to fight your thoughts or try to make them go away. Just watch them float by. The real secret? Don't try to change anything, just observe, like you're watching clouds pass across the sky. And speaking of being present, wait till you see what's coming next. This is where things get really interesting. All right, this next part is what I like to call the emergency brake for anxiety. And trust me, it works like a charm when your mind is going 100 miles per hour. Here's the cool trick. We're going to use your 5 senses like a superhero power. I call it the 5-4-3-2-1 anchor. Ready for this? While keeping that belly breathing going, you're going to notice 5 things you can see. I'm looking at my coffee mug, my window. Feel 4 things you can touch. My feet on the ground, my hands on my lap. Listen for 3 different sounds. Birds outside, the hum of my computer. Pick up 2 distinct smells, maybe some coffee, maybe your perfume. And notice 1 taste in your mouth. Here's what's crazy. Your anxious brain literally cannot stay in panic mode while you're doing this. It's like trying to sneeze with your eyes open. It just doesn't work. And now, get ready for the step that ties everything together and makes this technique absolutely bulletproof. This is where everything comes together in what I call the anxiety-free zone. And let me tell you, this is the secret sauce that most people miss. Keep that belly breathing going, stay in your power posture, and now, here's the mind-blowing part. Imagine your awareness is like a bubble, and you're going to let it slowly expand. Start with what's happening in your body, then let it grow to fill the whole room. Here's the crazy part. Science shows that when you expand your awareness like this, your brain actually shifts from survival mode to what researchers call the rest and digest state. It's like hitting the reset button on your entire nervous system. Try this with me. As you breathe, feel your awareness grow bigger and bigger. Notice how your anxiety starts feeling smaller and smaller. It's just a tiny dot in this massive space of calm. And now, I'm about to show you how to put all these steps together in a way that will blow your mind. All right, this is it, the moment we've been building up to. Let's put it all together in a life-changing 1-minute practice. Get ready to experience what real calm feels like. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and let's begin. First, find that power posture. Shoulders melting, chin slightly tucked. Perfect. Now, start that Buddha belly breath. In for 4, out for 6. That's it, you're doing great. As you breathe, watch those thoughts float by like clouds. No need to chase them. Just let them drift. Now, gently expand your awareness. Feel the space around you getting bigger and bigger. Notice how your body feels right now. Pretty amazing, right? This sense of calm, this feeling of space. This is your natural state. This is who you really are beneath all that anxiety. And here's the best part. The more you practice this, the stronger it gets. You know what's absolutely mind-blowing? The more you practice this technique, the faster it works. It's like building a superpower. And I want you to experience this for yourself. Here's my challenge to you. Try this technique once a day for the next 7 days. Just 1 minute of your time. And here's the game-changing part we've been building up to. If you practice this right when you wake up, it's 10 times more effective because your brain is more receptive in the morning. Drop a comment if you're taking on this 7-day challenge. And if this helped you, hit subscribe because you're going to want to check out my video on unlocking your focus with mindlessness techniques right here. Trust me, once you combine these two techniques, it's like having a superpower switch for your mind. Remember, anxiety doesn't have to control your life. You've got this, and I'm right here with you on this journey.